Hi, my name is Jeff Hewitt, General Manager here at Brian Cullen Motors, and today we are talking about the 2026 Escalade V. Whether you're looking for a brand new Escalade V or maybe a new Corvette, make sure you click the link at the top of the description to start a conversation with one of our experts. Now, not only is this an Escalade V, and that's just its whole thing all by itself, but this is also an Escalade V with an Onyx package. They don't get bigger or badder than this thing. This is just, what a piece of machinery. What you're looking at here is the very pinnacle of what Cadillac does right now. This is all $223,000 of glory. Let's get right under the hood. Let's talk about what makes this thing special. So what we have under the hood here is a supercharged 6.2 liter V8 engine making 682 horsepower and 653 pound-feet of torque. This massive ground pounder goes 0 to 60 in about 4.4, which actually makes it just slightly faster than the Escalade IQ. Even though it makes a little less power than that big electric power plant on the IQ, this is quicker because it's several thousand pounds lighter. What a machine. Now, you did see at the start of the video, you did see the light greeting that it gives you when you first come to the vehicle. We'll just run it through you for you again here, but this is one of the most beautiful things. Of course, when you get the Onyx package, you get this wonderful monochromatic badge on the front here, of course, with the LED piping around the side of it. What a great look. Of course, the completely blacked out grille. This thing just looks mean coming up behind you in the rearview mirror, doesn't it? We've got all the lighting here. Everything that you expect to get in Escalade or available in Escalade is basically in this as standard equipment. So if you're looking at a premium luxe or a sport platinum, a lot of those features, they already exist in here. We'll get inside in a minute. We'll talk about some more of them, but let's get down the side. So of course, when you get V, you get big 24-inch wheels, and of course, this is an Onyx package, so they got to be black. So here we have black 24-inch aluminum wheels and 285 40 ZR 24-inch tires on top of that. This is a massive amount of rubber. Now, of course, when you're making this horsepower, you have to be able to put it to the road, and it is an all-wheel drive vehicle. So the front's just as important as the back. What a great setup. This is beautiful, right down at the black lug nuts, everything the way it should be, all here on the V. Let's come to the back here. There's a couple things that are really cool. We'll talk about the usual SUV stuff. Of course, it is a full-size SUV. It has a power rear lift gate. You can do it with the remote. Of course, you can just touch the emblem and you have a close button. And just like most Escalades, we've got the power folding third row seats. You see here, they're all the way up. And of course, you can fold them down individually or together, and you can even get the second row to fold as well. So you can put it all down. You have all the room you need if you're going to do some utility. But basically, this is still a performance vehicle. Let's talk about the performance a little bit. As we close up the rear hatch, you notice down here that we do have these beautiful exhaust ports. Boy, they look an awful lot like Corvette exhaust, don't they? There's some similarities there, I gotta admit. So we got these exhaust ports, and behind here, we have a trailer hitch. And yes, this can tow 7,000 pounds. Just stop and think about this for a second. 0 to 64.4, makes 682 horsepower. It can tow 7,000 pounds. So if you need to get to the cottage fast with your boat, this is the vehicle. And oh, by the way, let's listen to it start up. One of the coolest things about this, whether you're inside the vehicle or not, is what a great sound. You just gotta love it. Oh, and by the way, if you want it louder, just put it in V mode. Let's hop in the middle row and see what it looks like inside, because it is still an Escalade after all. Now, you'll probably notice that door open on its own. Yes, it is an Escalade, and of course, it has the power doors with the soft close. So you don't have to slam them. You don't have to make anybody do anything for you. It'll close all by itself. You get back here, obviously we've got the V trim. The seating looks a little bit different. We've chosen to do the traditional seating rather than the executive second row. A lot of reasons for this. We still feel that this is a family vehicle. It's a high performance family vehicle, but it's still a family vehicle. You notice we have the screens back here. You can do streaming, you can play video games. Oh, and by the way, you get 2 Bluetooth AKG headphones to go with these screens, so you don't have to listen to what, whomever's in the back seat is listening to. Lots of room. Of course, you can move the seats back and forth. What a comfortable vehicle. So if you want to get in the third row, you can just scramble down the middle, or we can actually use the proper setup. So let's do that. Now I'm 6 foot, getting in is actually pretty easy. And I've got a ton of space back here. So I do have cup holders. Of course, I've got ventilation right here, lots of room. And if I really needed some more, I could get the person sitting in front of me here to give me a little more leg room. But as you can see, I've got lots of room in front of my knees. I don't mind being back here. What a great experience. So of course, being Escalade, you've got the power soft close doors, and one of my very, very favorite features, push to close. All I did there was push the brake pedal, closes the door, and from up front here in the command center, you have control of all the doors. You can open and close them just with the swipe of a finger. So I can open my door again. Once again, I can close it with this. I can use the brake pedal to close it. And oh, by the way, I can open the rear doors. The whole idea is obviously if you're rolling up to pick up somebody, maybe picking up the kids from school, you can open the doors before they even get in. You don't have to get their little fingerprints all over this beautiful black exterior. Get them in, close the doors, away you go. So everything you're seeing here, and this is the part that I think needs to be understood, this is all standard Escalade V. With the exception of the Onyx package, the floor liners, everything else you're seeing is standard. This massive 55-inch display that runs from pillar to pillar on the inside here, that's all standard equipment. The power closing doors, night vision, all of these features, even the refrigerator that's built into the console, are all standard equipment on Escalade V. There is another option here that of course this vehicle does not have. We did, like I said earlier, we did not opt to put the executive second row seating in. So a couple of differences. Obviously, this is a little more family friendly. If you're going to use the third row on a fairly regular basis, you want this setup. Aside from that, this comes with the AKG 38 speaker Atmos sound system, and it is unbelievable. You really have to come and experience it. If you get the executive second row, you pick up 4 more speakers. Those are really the main differences. Otherwise, this is unbelievable. That's a hand-built 6.2 liter supercharged engine running through a 10-speed automatic transmission to make all that horsepower hit the pavement. This is really something to drive. Now, I hate to tell you this unit is sold, but there's more on the way. 2026 Escalade V with the Onyx package, massive horsepower, incredible vehicle to drive. Make sure you click the link at the top of the description. That'll put you in touch with one of our experts. You can start a conversation. Otherwise, come down and see us here at 386 Ontario Street in St. Catharines. We'd love to show you around, show you some of these. Make sure you like and subscribe. We look forward to seeing you next time.